Power 106 out here at day and night, joined with my brothers, Power 106 family, Warm Brew in the house. Talk to me about that experience right there, out on the stage. You know, we've seen you come from doing our Who's Next concerts to doing Power 106 Powerhouse to today. What's the difference from when you started to right now?
Man, I mean, there's obviously a difference, but I mean, we treat it the same way. We know we just got to go and give it our all, give it our best, and as long as you stay consistent like that, it doesn't matter the crowd and how many people or where it's at. You just got to perform your best, and it's a crazy feeling. That's why we're still doing it. I mean, we're like 9 years in, and we're gonna keep doing it for as long as we can. That feeling of being on stage is crazy.
So, this guy over here took off his shoes and threw them out to the crowd. Talk to me about that. What's going on in your mind? You're out there. I see you having fun out there, and that's the great thing I feel like watching you guys out on stage. You guys have fun together. What's the vibe like out there with you and your brothers that you're working with every day?
When I'm on stage or we're in the studio with these two guys, we're the closest to the sky. It's the closest we can get to the clouds, or if you know, heaven, you know, anything up there. It's literally the most comfortable I am. You know, I wish I could just be up there all night and just all kick it. So I feel like, man, I give everything for this, to do this. You know, this is a big moment for us, be stadium status. And I'm like, here's a souvenir. You know, I wore those shoes one time, and those were coveted. I wanted to get them months ago. But I just thought it was the best idea. And I wasn't exactly going to do it at first, but I just wanted the crowd to feel fun, a memory. When you saw Warm Brew, you know, and the opener was, if not better than anything else you saw.
We're on the West Coast. The West Coast seems to really connect with your guys' music. You're from Santa Monica. Why is it, from the West Side, why is it that, you know, you believe that, you know, the kids out there in the crowd are really turning up to your music, and what is it that transcends to them?
Honestly, I would just say that, you know what I mean, we just kind of bring a different sound, a sound of our own. Obviously, you hear West Coast influence. We grew up here, we were raised here. But then you just hear all types of different sounds in our music, whether it be, you also hear, you know, Eastern influence, Southern influence. So I think everybody could just relate, you know what I mean? But especially the people from where we're from or where we're coming from and based out of, I think they just feel a certain type of pride because no one's really broke through in a major way, no type of group or big artists, you know, for that side of the city. I think West Los Angeles has a lot of special, unique things going on, and you know what I mean, I feel like we're at the forefront of it, and we're just pushing forward with it and making sure we do our part, you know what I mean?
OPM crew, I spoke to Dom Kennedy on Thursday. We're hanging out with him. What does Dom Kennedy mean to you guys?
Man, that's Big Brother. Hey, you know, he helped open up a door for us, and we're forever grateful. I mean, like I said, it's Big Brother.
Yeah.
And we're getting a lot closer as we've grown, and the relationship is getting tighter, and it's cool. It's Dom Kennedy. I mean, we used to say it's Dom because it's our friend, you know what I mean? And people are like, man, you guys kick it with Dom. We're like, man,
first name basis.
Yeah, it's the homie. You know what I mean? He's Big Brother, but he's also a friend. And a mentor.
Yeah. You guys are always working super hard. You've got a new project that's, you know, I hear it's almost finished. What's it been like working on that project? Who should we expect to be on there, if you can let anything slide? And have you got a date for it yet?
Well, to work on this project was very liberating because we felt like we just couldn't wait to work on this project. Mm-hmm. Like, we were just so anxious, and just being so, you know, living life and going through the troubles of life, going to the studio and like really settling in and seeing each other every day. That was really important to us, and you know, we moved living a little bit different places, and that stuff means a lot. Like, first and foremost, so you'll hear it in our music, our camaraderie. Dom's on it.
Yes.
We got beats. We got some good beats. Swift D's back on it.
Okay.
I'll Be Smooth. Some other people that Yep, E-Dan, ID Labs. We love them tracks. De Uno, shouts out to De Uno, a mentor of ours as well. And there are some other features that we're not going to say it now. Yeah, and it's better that way.
Okay.
And
all three of us are on that album.
right, I'll guarantee. And I think that's what's really most important.
Yeah.
But man, this album is, I think it's gonna be my favorite one.
Yeah.
So and me saying that, I think that's big. Us saying that.
Don't tell me who's on this album, but obviously the West Coast. Who on the West Coast are you trying to work with? You know, you have the network. You have Dom Kennedy by your side. You know, Dom Kennedy working with a lot of young people out here in LA right now, which is dope. Who are you guys trying to work with that you don't have on the album right now?
Man, I mean, it's a lot of artists. It goes way beyond the West Coast. But you know, from the West Coast, obviously there's a lot of different artists that are just crazy putting out music. We've already made music with Buddy, but I think Buddy just put out a really crazy new EP. It's always tight to work with him. I think we really want to work with, you know, obviously the YGs, the Kendricks, the Schoolboy for sure. That's like probably really number one on all of our lists at this moment. You know what I mean? And just working with people who are like-minded. You know what I mean? But if we're taking it, you know, all across everywhere, it's like we, you know, want to work with Cousin Stiz and the Mac Millers. So we're open for whatever. You know what I mean? We haven't done a lot of features. There's already 3 of us in the group, so it gets difficult doing features and things like that. But I think the more we grow musically and the more we do events like this, the more we just get to chop it and kick it with people, and we just collaborate on some natural stuff. You know what I mean?
I think and Snoop Dogg. I think Snoop Dogg is somebody that I think that would be a match made in heaven.
You can't get
us.
West Coast. Snoop Dogg is the king.
I mean, yeah, he's when, like, before I was born, he was you just knew who Snoop Dogg was, you know. So man, just thinking about a collab with Snoop Dogg would be crazy for us.
Man, it's a pleasure, honestly, for me to see you guys grow and to, you know, be a part of it. You always have a place up at Power 106, the Liftoff, the LA Leakers. If you ever want to leak stuff, if you're leaking shit, you know where to come, right?
You know what it is.
There it is. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, hell yeah. This is the Day and Night Fest experience. I'm here with Warm Brew. They killed it today, and we're going to see Dom Kennedy tomorrow. Maybe they'll be coming out. We're not sure.